Cause anytime you wanna do, I can make you look new. You so excited. Act bad, don't hurt me. Look sexy, talk dirty. Yeah, that, I'm so hard. Yeah, I'm so hard. I'm so hard. Yeah. So I did change clothes. Okay. And I just ate. But the little lump right here is actually something else. Got metal in my body. Metal in my body. Metal in my body. So makes me look more like bigger than I normally would be. But yeah, I'm just out here taking a night walk. Hold on. I gotta open up this paper. And hope. I'm gonna just wait until I get down the main street. Cause I'm so excited. Alright. My bad, y'all. I gotta dry off the blunt because it's wet. Okay. So, bitch, I was this is what happens when you bring a drink. I was watching Ileana, so I do got my hair. Um I was watching Ileana Brown, and Ileana, first off, Ileana, you do not need that motherfucking dog. Like that's just that on that. You do not need that motherfucking dog. You don't have. How are you going to be a roommate with somebody and living with somebody else, and then bring a fucking dog into their house? Like that's the thing to do. And then the dog bit your son. Now I didn't watch that video, but you said that the dog bit your son, and everybody tried to tell you that you didn't need that dog because you could barely take care of yourself or your child. So how the fuck are you gonna get a dog? Like having a dog is like having a little baby, like a fucking toddler. Like they're fur babies. They need to go to the vet. You got to have insurance on the dog. So how do you not even have human insurance, but you gonna get a dog? Like, bitch, if you don't have human insurance, you not gonna have enough to get dog insurance. So that was the one thing that blew the fuck out of me. Then the dog bit your son. Okay, but now you're sitting up here. The dog is in the back seat. She was like, "Oh, what's wrong, baby?" Like, girl, you treat that motherfucking dog better than you treat your fucking son. Hi, Liz. Like, girl, you treat that motherfucking dog better than your son. I have never heard you call your son baby, hey baby, or any of that. You tell him to sit the fuck down. He irritating you every time he talks and everything else. And so it was just kind of crazy. Like, girl, you don't need that dog. Then she was in the car with some nigga, and you could clearly hear his voice. Like, you could clearly hear it. And so she was like, "Oh, I just got done from Jolly Tamale or whatever bullshit." And then she dropped the nigga off or whatever. Then she said that she was going to pick up her bae. No, she said that she was giving her cousin a ride because her cousin just had a baby. Bitch, when you was at Jolly Tamale, the nigga that was in the car was a nigga. That was not no girl voice. So, girl, unless your motherfucking cousin just had a baby and she's trans, or she sound like a man, or bitch, I don't know what the fuck. But girl, in the video, the nigga was filming and y'all was watching the fire go down. You was watching the building burn up. Then the nigga was talking. Then you cut because he was out the car, and then you said that you were doing your cousin a favor because she just had a baby, and then you were like, "Oh, little babies, I know I don't need one right now, but you don't even you're so immature, you don't even know the word baby fever. You don't even know what that is. The term for it is called baby fever. If you're around kids or you're around somebody that has a little baby, it's gonna make you want a little baby. That's called baby fever. Okay, so then you had the baby fever, but you sat up there and said that you was dropping off your cousin when I know for a fact that that was a man's voice. And then you turned around and said that you were picking up Bay because Bay was at the hospital. Um, so if Bay was in the hospital, who was in the car with you when you went to Jolly Tamale? And don't sit up there and be like, "Oh, y'all all up in my background." Da 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 da. Girl, you filmed it, so I'm gonna say something about it. So, girl, then Ileana proceeds to say, "Oh, I'm gonna I got my dream car. Da 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 da. I'm gonna get a dream car. My dream car is a brand new Durango SRT." That's what you said. My dream car is a Durango SRT. And I'm trying to figure out how the fuck are you going to get a SRT when you don't even have your own APT? And for anybody who don't know what that is, a APT is acronym for apartment. APT, apartment. So you want an SRT, but you ain't got no APT of your own. And then you sat up there and said that you we're gonna put 15,000 down on a Durango SRT when you don't have no APT. That don't make no fucking sense. So then you was like, because I'm not gonna put 80,000 down because I don't. Oh damn, that bug. Because I'm not gonna go broke. Like, girl, you don't even have 80,000. You let the dog bite your son. You're sleeping in your car. You're homeless. You're literally taking your son from couch to couch, to pillow to post. And then you want to get a freaking $80,000 car when you don't even have your own apartment. But people want to say my priorities are fucked up. No, bitch, I know. I didn't feel like it was cool to have a car when you don't have an apartment. That's how I was. I was one of those people who had an apartment and was on the bus for a minute because I hate people who got a car but they ain't got no apartment. Like, that shit aggravate me. Unless like sometimes there are working people who have to sleep in their cars, and that's one thing. But girl, like shit like that just really irritates me. And so then she was, oh shit, she was talking about the motherfucking car and shit. And I did I finish the video? I don't think I finished it. She wasn't doing shit. It was just another one of them videos that really aggravated my soul. Like, I try not to be too hard on Ileana, because she's young, but she keeps hollering about how grown she is and all this. So it's like I'm going to talk to you like somebody grown. Your priorities are straight jacked. You have no sense of budgeting. You have no sense of saving. Anybody who thinks in their right fucking mind that it is okay to get an $80,000 car when you don't even have your own apartment is fucking asinine. And that's insane. So people want to tell me to stop smoking weed. Bitch, whatever I'm smoking does not make me think that I need an $80,000 car with no apartment. How you gonna get an SRT but you don't have no APT? That's the main thing that I'm saying. Really, bitch? Really? So Mr. Plain is just gonna fucking, oh, Mr. Plain making all that noise. I don't know what the hell that noise was. But like, girl, get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Oh, hold on. Um Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my hotspot. Okay. So I want to make sure I finish the video. It's like, girl, like you sitting up here talking about you want an $80,000 car, you want a Durango SRT, but you don't have no APT. Then you sitting up here having no human insurance, but you want to get a dog, and then you treat the dog better than you treat your son. You give the dog more baths than you gave your son. Like the dog is eating wet food. He got his own house. He got his own little area. You treat that fucking dog like Jasmine treat her new baby. Like, girl, like that shit is aggravating. I ain't never seen her say, "Hey, baby, what are you talking about, baby?" She be looking at that little boy like, "Oh my God, like I'm so aggy. I'm irritated." That's her favorite thing. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. I have never seen a young ass person be so fucking irritated in my life. Like, girl. And then you sitting up here talking about you want a Durango, but your motherfucking ass keep running out of gas. You and I know for a fact that that motherfucking cousin that she said that she was dropping off, that ain't no motherfucking cousin, because in the beginning of the video that was a man's voice. Then she turned around and said, "Yeah, I trying to lie, talking about, oh girl, just be honest with your shit. If you was with a random nigga, just motherfucking mute him out. But you can't even do that because you got to go live and you got to do this, and you got to do that. Girl, how was you sitting up here riding around with the nigga?" Then you turned around because you went to Jolly Tamale with the nigga. Then in the next scene, you was by yourself with Jolly Tamale talking about, yeah, I just left Jolly Tamale and I just did a favor with my cousin because she just had a baby. But girl, the motherfucking man, girl, these bugs, bitch. The motherfucking man, it was a man. That was a man in the damn beginning of the video. Like, what you mean? Hold on. And I would never kiss you. I don't want no damn herpes. Let me see. You, wow, that's crazy. I'm just sitting in the middle of the freaking the road. Nope, I'm gonna move now because this car right here is behind me. Unless they go around me. Wow, that fire is burning quick. Girl, somebody said it. Somebody said, girl, you don't even have a place of your own to stay. How you talking about putting 15,000 down on a car? Just childish, bitch. Lavish dream, girl. Am I the only one that stumbled across this channel and can't stop watching? Even though, bitch, it's a motherfucking guilty pleasure, girl. It's like a train wreck, girl. And I hate to say that some people real life is entertainment, but it is what it is. This shit is entertainment to me because I know my shit not that fucked off. Baby, before I be out here motherfucking homeless and trying to put down 15,000 for a motherfucking car and I ain't even got no motherfucking house. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You could go buy you a car for $7,000 and then keep another 8,000 and go move in first month's last month's rent. Like, why would you feel like you need to go put down 15,000 for a car when you need to be trying to go put down first month last month rent? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. She's lost and needs the support. But if you can't help yourself, you can't help your own situation along with anybody at that. Ileana, you have the brains. I sure hope you do. So you can realize having a baby is a huge blessing for you. Girl, man, at this point, I'm just watching to make sure Amarion is okay. Girl. And then it's like, girl, why? I'm being petty. But why, well, Amarion, like, girl. uh, You mean oh? Is it? I wonder if she actually thought that that was how it was spelled. I, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm kind of am, but I'm kind of not. Like, I'm wondering if she really thought that Omarion was Amarion and not Omarion. Because, girl, I honestly could see her being like, "Oh, I want to name my baby after Amarion, like the rapper, like the singer." You mean Omarion? Oh, it's too late to change his name though. Like, I get the vibe. I get the vibe that she thought it was an A and not an O. Girl, save your money. Baby boy needs a stable roof over his head. Girl, you can hear the nigga in the front. Hi, Gordo. Ah, get off of me. These motherfucking bugs. Bitch, I'm getting motherfucking bit, stung. Bitch, these motherfucking bugs. Girl, she gonna lie. Girl, I wish I could show this. Girl, she gonna sit up there and lie talking about, oh, I just did a favor for my I just did a favor for my cousin, and I was doing a favor for her because she just had a baby. Well, who was that nigga in the beginning? And then you sat up there and said, "Oh, well, I'm going to pick up Bay from the hospital because Bay was in the hospital." Now, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Please forgive me. I am so not sorry. Um, I'm inclined to believe that Bay overdosed or something because young people like that just don't end up in the hospital for no reasons. What happened? I wouldn't be too far fetched to think that maybe he got stomped out, beat up, he was doing something because the people. I'm gonna say what I said. I said what I said. It seemed like she kind of run with janky crowd and shady folks and stuff. So I would not be surprised if motherfucking friend or baby daddy or whoever had to get hit with that Narcan. They still on the swing set? No. Damn, that's a kid though. Never mind. I'm like, I'm not trying to be in the way of the kids. I hate that. Like, ain't y'all supposed to be at home for school? Like, isn't there school starting soon? Like, I'm just like, man, how is all these kids out here? Bitch, ain't school starting if y'all don't get y'all ass away from me? And then a Karen is finna come out here. Ma'am, can you not smoke? But motherfuckers is manufacturing meth. Let me stop. Let me stop. But it's definitely one of them houses back there. I'm just saying. Like, I honestly feel like marijuana is the least of people's worries when they're manufacturing methamphetamine in the back seat of their garage. I'm just saying. But yeah, that was just some crazy stuff. Like, girl, why would you lie like that? Like, and maybe she could correct you because she know she watches me. She watches me because, girl, you cannot tell me that these bitches don't watch me if you trying to strike my shit. If you trying to motherfucking strike my stuff. That's how I knew that Liv watched me. That's how I knew that Jasmine watched me. Girl, I don't be having nobody up in my shit. So why is you watching me? Like, girl. Yes, I do have my 9 out here because I'm not playing around with none of these motherfucking people. Um, but yeah, y'all, we just having a night walk. Oh shit, I almost dropped my motherfucking weed, bitch. Bitch, I almost dropped the blunt. It fell off my bag. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We just having a little night walk. Um, one of them kids gonna pick up that roach and be stoned, bitch. Let me stop. I'm dead. That's messed up. Nah, I don't know. Hopefully not. I hope somebody dog don't get it. Cause baby, your dog gonna be eating all the little blue buffalo. Baby, that dog gonna be eating all the kibbles and bits, all the wet food and dry food, and then your dog gonna be asleep for like a day. I threw it in the grass though. School is out for the summer. That's why. Oh shit, that's why. See, I thought that they didn't have kids out for the summer because they had to make up all that damn time that they lost from being out of school. And to be honest, I really don't feel like they should be out because these kids are still dumb as a box of rocks. And so it's just like, girl, like, y'all motherfuckers need to be in school year round. Hmm. What are you looking at, sir? You want to hit the weed, sir? And in my ass, I be walking slow. I don't want them to be like, oh my God, there's a black person walking in my neighborhood. Like, I'm like, bitch, that's why I have my keys out. Like, I live over here, bro. Like, do not be calling the police trying to have me fucking killed and shit because you just see me walking. That's why I walk slow. I walk like I'm not doing nothing because I'm not doing nothing. But I should be allowed to walk around and, get a visual of where I live at without having to worry about, somebody being a fucking neighborhood Karen, neighborhood watch Karen. I know this motherfucking bug did not just fly in my eye. Like, bitch, how dare you? Hmm. Somebody was in their backyard, so a bug just literally. Oh my god. You stupid bitch. Across the street. Ugh. But yeah, Ileana aggravating. There's certain mommies that, I can kind of deal with or whatever. Like Jazz, in my personal opinion, we all know that Jazz is slow. So I'm not really, like that just is what it is. But with Liv aggravates my coochie lips. I promise you. She really, really do. It's the colorism for me. As much as y'all want to sit up here talking about, oh, you don't like black people. Girl, she don't like y'all motherfuckers way more than I could ever not like you. And bitch, I never said I didn't like you. I just said I didn't like some of you. And bitch, now you could see why. Because some of you motherfuckers is raggedy. And so, bitch, if y'all think I'm bad, I don't understand how you don't have anything to say for Liv. Liv is straight. Liv is straight colorist, straight up and down colorist. Like she literally is one of those people who's like, I'm better than you because I have lighter skin and green eyes, and I'll take your man and I'll take your nigga. And I just don't like bitches like that. I remember I got into a fight with a bitch like that. Her name was Taylor. And she was one of them light bites. She was just one of them light skinned ones that, just thought that they was the shit. And you had to like knock them down, bring them down a peg or two. But you can't hit them too hard because they bruise up real easy and stuff. So you gotta basically like beat them up real fast and run. And they're playing tag. Um, Girl, I'm too fat for tag. Baby, it's over with. Now maybe if we played like adult tag or something, then that would be straight. But what? What? Oh. Um, Liv aggravating. So I don't like her. And like Chrissy and Ming, I don't watch Ming like at all. I just don't really care for her like that. And then Chrissy, I like Chrissy. Out of all of the mommies, I like Chrissy the most. But girl, the ones that aggravate me the most, and I wouldn't even consider Ileana a mommy, but she kind of is. Like, girl, like that one right there really get me because we're close in age. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are close in age. So to be honest, because Liv is like 4 or 5 years older than me. Like, bitch, to be honest, that's my next generation. That's why cutie on your head. I'm sorry. I'm like no shade or nothing, but like that's like my sister's peoples, my sister generation. baby, me and Ileana like right here. Baby, like I'm only what 2 years older than her, 2.5, almost 3 years. That's not too bad. That's not too big of a difference to get into that ass. And so that's why it aggravates me because it's like, girl, like there's no excuse. And I just feel like you're being trashed because you want to be trashed, like not because, girl, I don't know. They say he did not want to come walking. He gonna tell me, cause we were walking yesterday, and he gonna tell me we too old for this now. No, we're not. You are never too old to go on a walk and smoke. Like what? What you mean? But I guess because it's been 7 years, shit, he think, oh, well, we're too old for that. Like, no, we're not. Like, that's how you keep your bones and stuff good. Hopefully, these kids that left from the fucking park and went to bed. Just because it's summer, don't mean that they don't need no sleep. Like, get y'all ass in the house. But girl, Ileana and that motherfucking dog really aggravated me. Like, why do you have this dog? And then I literally seen her like, "Hi, baby. What's up, baby?" Girl, the motherfucking boy asked her, "Mama, foo, my foo." I don't know how he talk because he don't really talk. He be like, "My foo, my foo, my foo, my my e," or whatever the fuck he be saying. I had to hit her with the mom, my foo, foo, and she like, "Boy, sit the fuck back." Sit back. Now you being too loud. Be quiet now. Now be quiet. I'm on live. If I hear another one of you motherfuckers, I'm on live. I'm sick of it. You neglectful bastards. I'm on live. If I hear that shit one more again, I'm on live. Be quiet, I'm on live. Like, girl, I'm dead. Oh yeah, they all gone. They gone. We outside, bitch. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. These mosquitoes are outside too. I've seen some big mosquitoes this year, like super big. Like they've been like bulking up. These 2022 mosquitoes are no joke. Oh, they built a ramp. I didn't realize that they built a ramp. That's what's up. So I'm gonna sip my soda over her. Hopefully it don't fall out. It's dark over here. I do have my gun because even though this is a nice neighborhood that we all live in, um, tweakers come from anywhere. So yeah, girl, and then I was watching Erica Kelly, and she over there being messy as per usual, girl. I thought she was gonna have some tea. I thought she was gonna have some type of motherfucking telecom, or what is them shits called? Securus. No, I know Securus is the phone, but what is it like telecom or Telcom, the email service in jail? I don't know. I didn't even know that you could email in jail. But so that's why I was questioning, like when I seen the live saved and like scheduled or whatever. I was like, how the fuck did you get emails from Jazz from jail? They don't have no email in jail. The only time I've ever heard an email is in prison, and you got to pay for it, and it's you got to be on the list. Like it can't be no random ass person. You got to be on the visitor list. So that just kind of blew the fuck out of me. But okay, and I'm watching it, and she over here inserting other stuff into it. Now, I don't have no opinion on Donald and the Queen Sanity. Is that her name? I think she's pretty. I don't know why y'all do that to people. Y'all just so fucking mean. Y'all are just really mean. And y'all gonna run that damn King Lion dude the fuck on out of there. I don't even know why Cam let that man up on that damn panel, because as soon as he make y'all mad, y'all gonna be calling him all types of autistic bastards, slow motherfuckers, and everything else. I don't even know why that man told y'all his business, because bitch, y'all hoes was still motherfucking telling me to go back in the coffin. So I know you gonna do him dirty. Baby, I told that man to run. I wrote it in the chat. Please, sir, run and don't look the fuck back, cause these niggas, mm-mm, these niggas are crazy. Um. So yeah, so I was watching Erica video and I was like, girl, like what the fuck, you spitting up this regurgitated ass motherfucking shit? Like everybody and their mama had already like seen it and talked about it or whatever. But girl, okay. And then girl. And then Book got in the chat and was like, this video finna be gone. I was like, I knew that shit. I knew that shit. Child, I just wish that people, like, if they didn't have the information, and it's not like I don't speak on stuff because I don't know. I don't speak on stuff because I really don't be caring about it. But also, it's kind of like I knew so. Like, I knew that. Like, I think I had said that shit, like 2-3 days ago, and I've said it before that they would like motherfuckers was using Candy to do they not them, but like some people would go over there after dark just to like talk shit or whatever, and if her videos got struck down, like didn't nobody give a fuck about it. It's like, girl, you're expendable as fuck. Like if you thought that your ass was irreplaceable, no Beyonce. To the left, protection expired, take your ass to the left. In the closet is your protection plan that shit voids out. Do you understand? Like, bitch, you keep talking that mess, that's fine. Protection plan is void and you stand in line, yeah. You gotta pay another fee to get it back. But until you cash app, step your ass back. Standing in the front yard talking about how Punch Gang ain't shit. Talking about them niggas did you wrong and talk that lip and that they got you twisted. You must not know about them. You must not know about them. They'll have your ass up in the fucking closet. Yeah, they'll have your money in their fucking pocket, baby. Ooh, yeah, they'll have your ass up in a fucking closet. Yeah, they had your money up in their fucking pocket, baby. You must not know about Cam. You must not know about Cam. Oh, boy. Well, how much is the protection plan? Child and the man, wife had to get on there. I did not know that Melanated Jim was his wife. I think that's cute. My nigga too solid for all that, and he worked a good job, and it's just like he don't want no parts of that shit. He thinks it's dumb. He thinks I'm dumb. Well, he don't think I'm dumb, but he think it's dumb to be online just like talking shit because he be ready to pull up. And so, but I think that would be so cute to have like a YouTube, like have my boo on YouTube. Girl, tried that shit. That nigga just sent the girl. Like, I mean, if you're gonna do that, I need to at least trust that you're not gonna send shit to the ops now. If we were gonna plan to do that, like, goddamn, I will never forget that. Nigga, you gonna send my motherfucking picture to Jenny, bitch. But anyway, girl. So she said, "Girl, you're not gonna play ball. It's wartime. It's wartime." She said, "It's wartime." I'm dead. And I'm like, girl, how can somebody that got a wife and kids that you met online be your best friend? And it's a man. Like, because I could have swore that Joe was her best friend. And DJ was her best friend. Like, I don't know. I had said something a long time ago. Y'all need to stop letting these white women infiltrate, and you'll be fine. But people didn't want to listen, and I don't know, girl. When you dealing with a white woman, that shit can get hectic. Ain't that? Oh yeah, there was a bench over there. But girl, I don't know. I do not know. I'm still trying to find the video of Cutie going back and forth with Storm. I need to DM Cutie and tell her to unblock me. Cutie, unblock me, girl. Girl, please unblock me. Girl. I'll go in there on my troll account and y'all was laughing at my jokes and stuff. I be cracking up. They be laughing. Oh, girl, you so funny. You didn't know it was me, didn't you? No, I'm just kidding. I've done that like once. But I don't know. I feel like I type so, like, predictably. Like, my typing is so predictable that I think people would know. Like, I'm paranoid that people know it's me, so I just don't do it. And bitch, like, I've not really learned to be a real bitch, but I've learned that, like, dang, somebody dropped their gloves. I've just kind of learned that, like, it's better to just tell the truth and, you know, like, stand on it than, you know, just be complacent with something, or, you know, just be quiet and then live with that guilt. I would rather stand 10 toes. And I honestly feel like you can have an opinion about something and also be cordial with somebody. Like, there's a lot of people that I don't agree with, but then sometimes I do agree with them. Like, I don't know. You know, right is right and wrong is wrong. But girl, all I know is Ilioscopy do not need that motherfucking dog. Do not put no fucking 15,000 down on no damn Durango SRT when you don't have your own APT apartment. What's the acronym for suite? SUT? No, not SUT. Not no. What's the? I don't know what suite is. I think it's SUTE. Is like the acronym for suite, maybe. Girl, you ain't even got a suite. And talk about, so you gonna put 15,000 down on an eight? Who the fuck gets an $80,000 car any fucking way? Ow! Yeah, that's why I burned myself, because I'm stupid. Like, who the fuck would get a $13,000? I mean, who would get an $80,000 car any fucking way? I hear my car. Yeah, it's getting back. Like, and it's crazy because I don't know if I told y'all, but I set up an appointment with Green, and they're supposed to be looking at my car. Y'all cannot see me. It's dark as fuck. We outside. Yo, we should have given the dog a bath, which is a dog. Yeah, so they was giving the dog a bath. She was like, she really loved this dog. Like, I hate this. Like, I don't know if she loved the dog more than her son. She would say no, but her actions are not showing that. Like, what? Urgent? What? All the cars are shitty? They got bugs. I know, but like, it's something to get. Then she said she was going to get her nigga from the hospital. And it was like, well, who was the nigga that you was in the car with? I'm not going there and visit them. Somebody. In this video right here, or if I want to keep recording, because, you know, I feel like just the sooner I get the videos, the best. Like, y'all get updated on everything that happened to them. What else is going on? Let me see. These motherfucking bugs, if I'm not smoking, or like, you know, actively like smoking or whatever, like these bugs really be popping up.
What's up, family? Welcome back to another shout out. So today's shout out goes to Saray Corn, you guys. She is an overnight nurse that does vlogs. She also vlogs with her family.
And then I'm itchy. I'm just
she
like,
also does cooking videos and
like,
mukbangs. I promise y'all will really Life hashtag my
Get these motherfucking bugs.
My attention. I am done going back and forth with y'all.
Her wig is
I am
irritating
done
me.
with everything, but I am gonna.
She don't know how to lay no wig. She don't bleach her knots. She don't motherfucking even tint the lace. She don't bleach the knots. She don't pluck any fucking thing. It's like the wig is bumpy as fuck. You don't know if it's supposed to be a part or a flip over method. Like, it's half flip over method, half part. Like, how do you have an involuntary flip over method and a part at the same time? Like, you got a distinct part and a flip over method. Like, how?
Everybody want to come up? It's okay.
That's not cool.
It's okay. Because at the end of the day, we know we're
like, girl.
So with that said, I hope y'all are having a good morning. Today is Friday, you guys.
I'm gonna move it up a little bit.
They are going with their dad today. And
I actually, now I'm not condoning what the hell he was saying to his other baby mama and stuff, but I really did enjoy that video that Philip did. You can tell that the twins are speaking a lot more. You can tell that they really love him, and even though he was gone for 4 years, it's almost like he didn't miss a beat. Aiden was really talking. Aiden was using words, and I never once heard him say, shush, 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 you guys are loud, I'm on live. Never once heard him say it. Now, we could talk shit, you know, oh yeah, well he abused it, he this, he that, but, you know, hey, he definitely didn't tell them kids to be quiet or anything. And I do commend him on that. Dang, these motherfucking mosquitoes is tearing me up. So I do commend him on that.
Thank you so much, my subscribers. That's rocking with me. A1 Day. Thank y'all so much for having my back. Thank y'all so much.
Girl, she talking about the A1 Day ones.
He just finished his bottle.
And of course, you probably have him laying down, which is why he has to have the helmet in the first place, because he's always laying down. Because you're so overwhelmed and stressed that you need your time. You need me time. I've never heard somebody go, me time, me time, me time. Like, okay, like, get a walker. I had a walker. When Alex was little, I had the walker. And I would let him run around in the walker and, like, do all that. Like, they texted me asking me if I'm okay. He been calling for me. You good? Yeah, I'm good. This my block. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me on these clean, beautiful streets. The fuck? I don't want to show nobody address or nothing. The clean, beautiful streets. What are people looking at? Y'all cannot see me. I got on booties or I didn't even see that cat. I cannot wait to get dressed. Motherfucking bugs. But I cannot wait to so we're gonna be taking a little cruise. They have this thing called the Portland Spirit or something like that. I think it's called that. But it don't cost that much. It's only $85 per person, and you sail up and down the river for 2 hours, and it's like candlelit, by candlelight dinner and all that. So I was really interested in doing that for the summer, because I think that they said the best time to go was in like July or August, and the Portland Spirit is like booked up. I think they said that the Portland Spirit wait list was like 4 weeks or something, 3 weeks. So I need to hurry up and look on there, but I don't even know if that's what it's called because they got another one too. I think it might be I don't think that's it. I think this is the Odyssey. It's the new one. But anyways, yeah, it's like this little cruise. It's the same type of thing that Erica Kelly has showed like last year. I thought that was cute, and it was an all white party that she went to. I thought that was cute. But yeah, it'll be my first time like on a boat, like a party boat thingy. And I don't know if I want to do the dinner one because it has like candlelight and stuff, or do the brunch because with the brunch is cheaper and they're offering alcohol. Like they offer mimosas. And so, bitch, if I could get a motherfucking drink included with the shit, because with the other one, with the dinner one, you got to pay for your drink. Well, with the brunch one, it comes with mimosas like offered. And so I was like, bitch, I might do that one. But girl's dark as fuck. So I'm actually kind of glad that I brought my shit. And as you see, my purse is quite small. So um, a weaponry like that is not too big. If you obviously, I don't have a Glock 19. I think a Glock 20 might be smaller. I think that's how it goes. I think the Glock 19 is bigger than the 20. Because I got a 19, but I don't have a 20. Um, my friend got a 17, and that bitch is big. But, yeah, I got a Ruger. So anything around there will fit in a, crossbody bag. Like if you look online and you get any type of crossbody bag, regular size crossbody bag. But it's not the big ones. It's like the flat little ones, like the Coach ones, the Mark. What is it? Not Marc Jacobs. The Michael Kors one, and the little Gucci one, and the Louis Vuitton one. Those ones will all hold 9 millimeters in the certain like not semi-automatic, but like subcompact pistols and shit. But I would consider mine's like a mid-size, like a standard size pistol. But the only thing is that you might not want to have it in the holder because the holder takes up a lot of space with the clip on there too. So I just took it out the holder and just put it in there. But um, normally I have one in the chamber, but I don't. When I do it like that and I don't have it in my holder, I take one out the head. I take the one out the head, put it back in the clip, reload the clip, and then not chamber the round. Just put it on safety because it's just like free floating, kind of. But it's still actually. Did I do that? I normally do that, but I don't know if I did that. I don't want to pull it out and look. Oh, I had Bay clean it. I think he might have because I just put it on. I just be having it on safety. And then every week we go to the range. I can't show it on YouTube. The last time I tried to show anything, y'all bitches like tried to strike it or whatever. And YouTube does not like shit like that. So I can't show when I go to the range, but I usually try to go every week, if not every 2 weeks, to, just fire my gun, make sure it's, well lubricated. I do keep my bullets in coconut oil, and olive oil, which I've heard that was like really good to do, just so that you kind of stop it from jamming. But yeah, like they had some amazing classes and stuff, and like the self-defense classes, and you learn a lot from there. Like obviously you learn how to be safe with it, but you also learn, when to mitigate threats, how to mitigate, how to disarm other people, which is a good thing to do and a good thing to know. You also learn, just like threat assessment, and like how to know like when to shoot, when not to shoot, like what do you do after you have to shoot, like things like that people might not think that they need to know, or they think they already know it because they see shit on TV, but you really might want to look up your own laws in your own state, city, county ordinances, because even if you live in a state, certain cities have different ordinances. Even if you live in a city, certain counties have different ordinances. Even in the county, you got areas and stuff that are off limits, and you need to know things like that. I suggest having TSA approved lockbox at all times anyway. But and I don't know why people would sit up there and act like you cannot fly with a gun. I did not know how easy it was that you could fly with a gun. Like, you literally just have to tell them that you have one. And as long as you don't have a felony, obviously it's for people who don't have felonies. So that's the thing. But if you don't have a felony, you have to put it in your checked luggage. And once you do that, they give you a tag. You make sure you take the clip out. You take the bullet out the head. Disengage the chamber, or however you say it, but you take the bullet out, whatever. And so make sure it's not loaded, and then you put it in your lockbox. I think the TSA, like, you might want to look it up. TSA approved ones are ones with multiple combinations. They have to have like 2 or 3 ways to lock. So the one that the black dude had, because it was a black dude, he had dreads and everything, and he was like explaining. Love my mimosas. I love mimosas too. Oh my gosh. I remember I was on Southwest. I was on a Southwest flight, and it had to be like 2018, and they were serving mimosas. Like, I don't even know if they do that anymore, but for that particular flight, like, I do remember having a mimosa. And but yeah, like, traveling with a gun is actually really easy, and it doesn't require much. Like, you don't really need a whole lot. I think you really just need your ID. If that, I don't even remember he showed his ID. I think he just told them that he had his firearm in his luggage, and then they opened up the luggage and made sure that it was unloaded, and then yeah, like, that was kind of it. It literally was like a 10-minute video of him going through it. And I thought that was really helpful because, people act like, I mean, it kind of does mean that you don't have access to it. So it kind of defeats the purpose of even bringing it, because if I can't have it in the on the carry-on, like, and some fool, but I need to look it up. I don't want to sound like a dummy, but is it true that if you shoot in like a gun off or anything in an airplane, that it can make it crash? Does it do something to the air pressure? Like, I seen it in a movie. I feel so stupid. That might be a really dumb question. Like, you dumbass imbecile. How do you not know things like this? But I don't know. Like, I feel like yes and no. But in the movie, they was like, don't shoot that gun. You're gonna blow us all up or some shit. Some about it's like a pressurized cabin and the gun going off will ignite. I don't know. That's why they don't want people smoking or lighting flames and shit, open flames. They don't have no type of open flame. They don't have. I think they got a microwave, but they don't have no stoves or anything. Um, I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, you can't smoke on airplanes. You used to be able to smoke on airplanes though, so maybe that's not it. Because back in the fucking day, in like the 60s, 70s, 80s and stuff, before fire code and stuff like that was enforced, motherfuckers was smoking on airplanes. Like motherfuckers was drinking Coca-Cola when it still had Coke in it. So, but I think I need to look it up because I feel like I should know that. But I also feel like that is true, that if you shoot your gun off in a fucking airplane, that because it's a pressurized cabin that you could crash the plane. If you shoot like out the window, I guess. But what if you shoot a person? Like, okay, if I shoot a person or like the chair, does that still engulf, like is that still like an ignition source, or is it a matter of you have to shoot, it's just you don't want to end up accidentally shooting the window or something? Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, I kind of feel like it's like you probably could shoot a person, because didn't one of them hijackers on one of them flights on the hijackers that took over 9/11, the United flight, United airline flight, da 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 da, and all them, didn't they shoot somebody? Like didn't one of the guns go off or something? I need to know. I can't wait to get home. That might be why you have to check it. I mean, that they probably have other reasons why you have to check it, because people are crazy, but you probably have to check it because you don't want to be shooting off in a pressurized cabin, or somebody trying to take your gun, and then you're fighting with it, and then you just shoot off into a pressurized cabin. Is that a cat? But yeah, this was a nice little walk. Like, I usually do it every summer, but because I don't like walking in the rain. But when it gets hot enough, like, I love walking over here because they have a cute little park, and like, the houses over here are so cute. I seen a house down the way, and it's like an open house. It's for sale, and I was like, I would love to live over here. It's so freaking cute. It seems safe too, like, but it's quite a walk. Like, actually, like I fucked around and walked 10 minutes. But yeah, RIP to all those people who were sacrificed and lost during the WTC event. But love is in the air. Love is all we need. Love is in the air. Ouch. Love is in the air. Oh. Yeah, so I'm just double checking my stream and just double checking my sound. Okay. And just double checking my sound. What the fuck? Okay. Because, bitch, as soon as you as soon as you start talking about the motherfucking events of the WTC, and the 9 star 1 star 1, 11 situation, you know, like they start acting weird, streams start acting up and stuff. Like, as a conspiracy theorist, you not gonna hold me down from talking about my motherfucking conspiracy. And also, I personally still believe that them people were sacrificed. Like, there's nothing else that nobody could tell me. Like, and they try to blame it all on national security. But they had that motherfucking Patriot Act written up months before the situation even happened. If the shit is 1,800 pages and the shit was drafted, the shit got passed 2 weeks after the situation happened. It don't know. Unless motherfuckers was working day, night, day, night, day, night, you're not finna motherfucking revise, edit, proofread, go through, write up, and do all that for 1,800 pages of freaking information, not Freedom of Information, but Patriot Act. Nah. That shit was already drafted. They just needed a reason for Congress to vote and pass it through. But they had already written that shit up. Just like, I need to look up the Freedom of Information Act because, to be honest, I think that's another one of them things that they passed without, thinking about it. Because yes, it's nice to be able to look up everybody and see what type of person you're dealing with. But that's also a lot of fucking privacy. The doxing shit that goes on, right or wrong or indifferent, whatever. But sometimes it's not all that good that somebody can just look you up and see everything about your life. Like, there should be some type of, like, protection. Now, obviously, if you're not doing nothing, you shouldn't give a fuck. But that's not the point. Like, motherfuckers is being able to access birth certificates and they're looking it up with malicious intent. So it's like the Freedom of Information Act made it so that, yeah, you can look up the pedophile down the street, but you also could look up and dox, a school teacher and blackmail her for her information because she won't do something for you. Or it's just crazy shit. Like, it's just like, and I feel like if I look into it, it'll probably have traces of fast tracking and getting that shit written up hella fast so that people, couldn't really read what they were citing or voting into law. I don't know who the fuck came up with that shit, but I need to look it up because there should be privacies, and now it's up to the states, I think, to protect people. But if your state makes it so that, anybody can call anywhere and get information about you, I don't know how I feel about all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because on the one hand, you could do it for good and you could do it for bad. There's always good and bad to everything. But I heard about it, but I never really thought where it came from, what it was, what it meant, things like that. And so that's what I'm going to do when I get home and I'm going to eat my ribs. Now, I'm not like big dog talk too much. My ribs is not from the backyard, off my grill that, is shining and beautiful. I didn't stop. Sorry. I hate to make people stop all hard and stuff at the crosswalk. I almost waited, but I'm not like big dog talk too much, but my ribs is premium. Maybe I got my stuff from the Rib Shack. Is somebody fighting? What the hell? ain't got shit to do with what y'all got going on, so please do not come over here fucking with me because I will shoot my bitch ass. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look that up because I don't know where that came from. Like, who thought up the idea that, hey, we need to just, make everybody's information public. We need to just do that. Like, it needs to be a thing. Oh, them as kids. Um, oh, God. God damn. Yeah, they is fighting. And I'm not walking that way. I really need to go. They're gonna make me go all the way around. Fucking niggas. She like pulling on him and stuff and like pulling on his jacket and stuff. Now if he bop your ass, then you gonna be sitting up there upset like, girl, why is you following this man all outside yelling at him talking about, no, you need to come back and talk. I don't think those words ever came out my mouth. Yeah, I'm not begging no motherfucking nigga. But girl, they over here wild. They be fighting over the baby and stuff. Like I've heard them fighting outside. Like the one night they was finna run. I thought he ran her over because she was like, "Oh my God, call the police!" And like she was like, "Get out the car! You're not taking my baby nowhere." But the girl like 7 or something. I was like, "What the fuck? Like what the fuck y'all got going on?" Y'all need to go on. As much rent as somebody motherfucking pay, bitch. I shouldn't have to listen to this. But they was not even by their house. Like they had like wandered all over where we at. So like I was like, bitch, I hope y'all bitches take that shit back on to where you at, where you came from. But I had walked out. I had tried to walk like be nosy and act like I was taking the motherfucking trash to the curb. So I had they over here fighting. But I had acted like I was trying to take the fucking trash to the curb, and girl, he was like, fuck it then. I fucked both of y'all then, and like got in his car and took the fuck off. I was like, damn, girl, let me get my motherfucking ass the fuck on about this motherfucking neighborhood. That shit far as fuck. Yeah, I'm back, baby. They fighting this down there. The lady. And I think them is the same people with the kids. Remember that night that I almost thought he hit her or something? Yeah. They know. They remember. He was like, that nigga was starting off. He was like, that shit toxic as fuck. He was like, they starting off bad. They got the, like, the baby was in the back. I was like, I forgot all that. But they young. They gotta be like our age, to be honest. I ain't even gonna hold you. They're like a young couple like us. But we ain't like that. Like, we barely argue. Barely. Now, when we was younger, because we did meet when we was like 18, 19 years old, like, I was turning 20, he was turning 19, so, like, you know, like, being young and stuff, like, you can, you know, argue a little bit, but obviously, like, with us getting older, like, we learned how to communicate, like, as humans, like, and then especially, you know, with me being pregnant, like, we, like, watched a lot of documentaries, tried to read books and stuff on how to, you know, just be good parents for Alex, and then, you know, it really kind of helped us out, like, with our own shit, so, but, I don't know, I just, dang, I didn't finish Medea. I was watching Medea the other night. Dang, I hope this is still good.
I spent all of last night mad. Mad at them, mad that I didn't know. But then I realized that I too am harboring.
But yeah.
At least I thought it was a secret. My whole family already knew. Yeah, they knew.
Greasy face.
I'm gay, and
but I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. Back home safe and sound. I'm gonna eat my little smoothie thing and then probably bust into my ribs, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Big forehead gang.